Alright, we are actually inside of the Evergreen Historic Cemetery in Riverside. And I have to say, this cemetery is huge. It stems from there. There's more of it over there. Here's some right here. It's just huge. So I wanted to kind of stop by here today because apparently there's like this haunted statue, but I have no idea where this statue's at. And that allegedly this cemetery is haunted. So I just wanted to get some shenanigans in. First, I want to know what's in here. I don't even know if I should open this or try to open it. Oh, sorry. I am going to head on out for some adventures. I read that the person who built or owned the Mission Inn is apparently buried here, and some famous opera singer who sang at the Sunday service for Easter at Rubidoux is buried here, but I'm not really searching for them. But we will see what we can find. Oh, these are all babies, I think. All right, so we're gonna go walk over to the shade because we've been in heat pretty much all day today. We're gonna do a couple EVPs and see what we're able to get. Let me look at these. That's how old it is here. So we're gonna sit here in the shade and we're gonna see if we can get any EVPs. You're gonna hear a lot of background noise. We have sirens, we have cars passing by, we have people cutting the lawn. So we're gonna see what we're able to get. Is there anyone at this cemetery who would like to communicate with us? Okay, I have to say that I do feel an energy coming forward. Do you want to tell us your name? Are you lost? Are you a part of the cemetery? Meaning, is your physical body here? You want to make some type of noise for us? Yeah, let me get up and walk around. So this looks like someone who is in the military. Sorry. So I'm not really sure why they are here. We actually do have a military place where they could have been put to rest at. So this is GAR, is saying to the unknown dead who gave their lives for the Union. Okay, so I'm assuming that we're going to have unknown remains here. And all these tombstones right here that we're seeing, like that was part of the military. It's not that they're part of the military, but rather a part of some type of a union. It's saying 1861 to 1865. Of course, I have to come and explore a little bit more. I wonder why at times tombstones only have mother and father. Do they not know the names? Is that the purpose? I'm not really sure. Oh, she's a little baby. Catherine Paula Martin, June 29th, 1927 to February 21st, 1928. Might have to do some research on her and see what I can find out. I don't understand why they're literally on top of one another. Maybe they were cremated? I'm not really sure why it's like that.
These are all family. This is all family too.
The Beale?
Been like friends or like some kind of relation.
Oh, that's true.
So this is Beale too.
So maybe the Beals, like this one, maybe their casket is facing that way. But then where does the baby come into play? Then we have the Thompsons family. I don't know, this is just a really odd cemetery. It's a really odd place to be buried at. Okay, we found a tree, thank God, because look at that. We've been in the heat all day today. Is there anybody here with us right now? Is there anybody who would like to communicate with us? I don't know if you can see, but there's like this yellow house. You know that house is haunted. Is there anybody who would like to step forward and make a noise for us? Actually a really beautiful tree. Alright, so for some unknown reason I was actually drawn to this cross. So I'm going to go over there and see why, and then I'm going to call it quits. So this is Charles James Fricker, 1851 to 1916. And there's a Ada Jane Fricker, 1858 to 1923. some unknown reason, I'm kind of drawn to this particular area. Is there anybody here who would like to communicate with us? Want to make a noise for us? Want to tell me why I'm being drawn to this particular grave site? I could be wrong, but I actually think my grandmother and your great grandma are somewhere in this cemetery. I don't know why. I just keep feeling her. So that would be my father's mom. So I might have to Google her really quick and see. I think I only saw her once that I can remember. Again, this cemetery, it's beautiful, it is, but I can almost guarantee you that these homes that are around here are haunted. They're definitely going to have some shenanigans going on inside of their house. All right, I'm going to Google my grandmother and see if she's here, because I have a feeling that she is. So I just Googled my grandmother, and she's not at this location, but she must be here with me because I just keep feeling her. And which is a little odd because, like I said, I only remember seeing her once, and that was actually at my father's funeral, and we didn't even communicate. Look at this cemetery. It is so old. And this cemetery that's actually, which is another part of the cemetery across the street, is completely open. And I wonder if that's the one where they're saying that apparently there's a statue at night that has glowing eyes, and during the day the eyes are open. And there's been reports of green mist when people take photos. So since we were passing the area, I wanted to come by and see for myself. Aside from it being, I want to say, obviously old, and this is considered historic, I'm not really getting anything, but maybe it's because, again, cemeteries are really not my thing. But as I mentioned, I wanted to come and check it out. We're probably going to cut this video short really soon because my son and I, we've been in the heat all day today, and I think we're pretty much over it. All right, again, is there anyone who would like to communicate with us? Would anyone like to say something? Want to make yourself known, your presence known? Literally saw somebody standing over there, probably from one of those homes over there. I know that yellow house is haunted. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. Right. Let's kind of continue walking until I get to the gravel part and start making my way back to the car, or our way back to the car. Oh, there's still somebody who comes and puts flowers. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, here's another little baby. October 16th, 1952 to September 9th, 1955. So sad. These are some really old grave sites. It's different. Well, maybe there was once like a statue on there or something, but not today. There's not. All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and kind of start walking back to our car. Like I said, my son and I, we've been out in the heat all day today, and pretty sure my son wants to go home and take a shower. Again, if you are into cemeteries and you want to kind of come and check out this cemetery, you should. You should. I mean, I actually would like to explore it. Can't seem to talk a little bit more, but I know that my son is tired, and plus I have to drive home and sit in traffic. Now, the thing with this cemetery, the part that we're in, is that you cannot drive your car in here. You have to park on the outside streets. These are all babies. All babies. Heartbreaking. It really is. All right, everyone. I'm out. Until next time, stay well, stay blessed.